Indeed, Guam is no stranger to the impacts of global conflict or the unity of purpose that must rise to meet it. Prior to the pandemic, Guam's tourism industry was our economic cornerstone, breaking visitor arrival records on a nearly monthly basis. 88% of Guam's visitors came from South Korea and Japan. That number is now zero. Pre COVID 19, Guam's unemployment barely rose to 4%. Now, nearly half of all private sector employees qualify for the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance and federal pandemic unemployment compensation programs in this Congress has established. Madam Chair, I thank you and your colleagues for Guam's inclusion in these aforementioned programs. Your actions help people you may never meet and in ways you may never know. Additionally, while we contain the spread of COVID 19 from March through June, our positive case numbers rose as our economy reopened. To preserve life and contain that community spread, I issued a second stay at home order that remains in effect today. Now, government revenues, which rose enough in fiscal year 2019 to cut our deficit in half, may see a 7.2 decline in fiscal year 2021. This means dangerous cuts to Guam public health operations, drastic cuts to public safety, and potentially severe cuts to education. This story is being told in every state and territory throughout the country and is why bold congressional action is required. Congress took serious bipartisan steps forward early on in the pandemic, but these are temporary economic backstops that are already beginning to fade. We are good stewards of the aid we have received. We have worked to follow all federal guidance in relation to federal monies. At every juncture, we have tried to match earnestness with speed, trying to never sacrifice integrity in the use of these funds.